Hi everyone, my name is Melita. Can you all hear me? Yeah? So of course I'm really happy to be here with all of you that are really shaping the future of education. So when I think about the days when I was studying, for example, and mind you, that was not that long ago, but still the idea of having a credential in a digital way was something unthinkable. And if we move forward to today, we see that everything is changing really rapidly. The way we work, the way we live, the way we share information, we have gone digital. So being digital means that also the users have the expectation that credentials are there. We need them when we have to share what we know to the world. And of course, users don't really think about how this process is really difficult to achieve. And of course, you and we that work on the other side of this equation are all very much aware that this is really a challenging task. And today I want to introduce to you VeloCert, which is a new platform that will help institutions create and issue credentials in a simple way. So first, let me talk about how we fit into this equation. So I come from a company, Netis. We are a Slovenian-based company, actually, but we work and operate globally in the field of digital trust. So this means that we are dealing and implementing new technologies, so digital wallets, decentralized identities, and things like that, with the goal to make sure that users and institutions are able to trust each other and also able to trust the information they exchange. So, but of course, we are not just talking about these solutions, we are actively implementing them and developing them. And for example, we have some big collaborations already happening. We are working with, as lead architects in European blockchain services infrastructure. We are also working with the United States Homeland Security Department, where we are actually developing a solution to help their inspectors verify credentials on borders. So this means that we have experience with developing credentialing solutions at scale. But of course, we have not been a home in education sector, which is why we partnered with the Knowledge Innovation Center to help us advise and guide us to make this solution really fit to your needs. Oh yeah, I could use this. So when we think about how the process of issuing credential goes today, usually it is institutions still are issuing credentials that are paper-based. So nothing problematic with that, apart that really these kind of credentials are really hard to verify. And when we operate today, when students move across borders and when we have to show our skills really fast, this is not sufficient enough. Of course, also there is a lot of happening simultaneously. You know, regulation is changing constantly, new technologies are evolving, new standards are coming, so there are new market needs. So we are coming to a space when employers are looking for skills. So maybe our original education is not good enough for this particular job post. And of course, we have to be really, we really have to take security and privacy into account. So when we are building these new systems, we have to be very aware that digital space is also dangerous in a way, so we have to make systems that are bulletproof. And of course, another thing is privacy. We are now moving away from times when institutions were in charge of our data. So now we want that each user, each learner is in control of their credentials. But of course, we also know that the systems we have today don't communicate with each other. We also know that this is a really, really challenging landscape to work in. You know, there's different regulations, different standards, and if you are coming from the institutional side, this is really overwhelming. So we might say that we like credentials, but maybe we don't really love them when it comes to implementing them. Yeah? So with VeloCert, we wanted to give you a solution that is really simple and easy to use, and especially that you don't have to think about the technological side and the standardization side. But you have to be sure, you can be sure that each credential that you are issue is compliant with the regulation, and is, of course, secure and tamper-proof. Let's move into the VeloCert app. So if you are institution, of course, you have to go through the onboarding process. This means that we have to verify and check if you really are authorized to issue credentials. For that, you have to upload your digital signature, your e-seal, which serves as a stamp you have for paper credentials today. Once this process is done, you of course come to the dashboard, which serves as your central hub. Here you can see all the everything you are doing with these credentials. You can see how many credentials you have been issuing in the past month or overall together. You can check who you've sent them for, what types of credentials you've been issuing, and things like that. So if you want to issue credentials, this is really simple. To help you with that process, we have already predefined some templates which you can use right away. But of course, we know you have different needs. If you are an institution, you probably want to adapt the credential to your branding. So you can, of course, upload your logo. You can change fonts. You can change sizes and everything like that. Here, if you want to issue the credential, of course, on the left side, you see which fields are mandatory, and you can also change them or add them. But on the right side, we wanted to make sure that you also see the result, you know, to make it easier for you. Yes, I'm going there. Okay, and once when you are sure that that you want your credential to look like that, you can just add student data. You can do that manually or upload a spreadsheet. Or of course, if you are a bigger system or enterprise, we can also connect your system via API with VeloCert. And the final step is that you sign and send it. In this step, we upload your digital seal, and you are ready to go. Or if not, you can also schedule the issuing for later. Also, when the process of issuing is active, you can watch and see how many credentials have been issued so far and how long it will take you to finish the process. And of course, how the user experiences this. Once the credential is issued, he receives it in his email, where you find two formats. So one is JSON, and one is a PDF. So, and from this email, in one click, he can easily deposit this credential to Europass. So just to make it quick, I'm sure that this solution can help you because it doesn't require you to have a technical knowledge or a team of experts and coders and programmers to help you with that process. It's very simple. It's in line with all your standards, credential, tamper-proof, secure, and you can be sure that that the process is is fine. So, and the students will of course love it because they receive their credentials in the mail, and they can instantly deposit them to Europass. And soon we will also have a version of digital wallet available, so that they will be able to store different credentials from these different institutions in one place. So before we finish, I know this is the last slide. I have two surprises for you. So the first one is that the organizer of the event, so KIDS, will issue all of you proof of attendance. So please check your emails later today after the conference is finished, and you will be able to deposit this proof of attendance to your Europass. So please do, and tell the world that you've been here and that you loved it. And of course, another thing is we really wanted you to experience how easy it is to use VeloCert. So we've already onboarded all the institutions. So please use your email, the same email that you've used for the conference, and you can start testing the platform yourself. We've given you 200 free credits, so please test it, and your feedback will be greatly appreciated. That's it from me. If you have any questions, please, technical questions, please refer to Anthony from KIDS, because yes, a colleague of mine who is more expert in technical stuff should be here, but his wife is in labor, so please excuse him. So that's it from me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Melita. So, questions for VeloCert? Oh yeah, here we go, okay. I saw you, Ildiko.
Hi. Your system looks a lot like Europass system. What are differences from Europass system? Why users intend to use this system?
Choice of, well, no, you don't get a choice, but I can get Melita and Anthony to fight for who's going to respond. Okay. Melita, are you giving this to Anthony? Okay.
Hi, so it's quite simple. Europass is a credentialing framework. The whole point of the digital credentials for learning was to create a system of interoperable credentialing platforms. To my knowledge, this is probably the first one to launch to market, where people will be able to log in and issue. It's just another tool in the ecosystem that has, let's say, been optimized for usability for certain use cases.
Thank you so much.